A man was found guilty for a stabbing on Stewart Avenue Bridge last year. And in New York City, one person is dead and several are injured after a stabbing this morning. And the Senate managed to pass a tax overhaul bill early yesterday. All that and more on Newswatch tonight. I'm Emily Varga at the Greater Ithaca Activity Center, which is one of 20 locations for the We Are Ithaca community photo sessions. Follow me on Twitter and Facebook to find out much more about this next week. The name of the truck is La Belle Peau, meaning beautiful skin in French. The truck itself provides waxing services to clients throughout the Ithaca area. Today is the last day that the Tompkins County Board of Elections will accept registrations for voters who'd like to vote in this upcoming primary. Tompkins County residents came out to voice their opinions on the proposed 2017 budget. I'm here at Dreher High School in South Carolina for the First in the South primary. I spoke to voters after casting their ballots.
I just fell in love with him. It was just something connected, and I thought one day I'm going to have one of these. So I did.
Linda O'Hare is one of around 10,000 people currently living on London's waterways. This narrowboat has been her home for nearly 18 years, and she owns her own mooring a short stroll away from some of the most expensive real estate in the world. With nearby property prices in the millions, people like O'Hara found a cheaper and more innovative way to live in the capital. Boat homes start at just $25,000, although there are certain sacrifices.
Yeah, I haven't got a dishwasher.
But she is lucky enough to have a permanent parking space. Less expensive cruising licenses require boat owners to set sail to a new location every 2 weeks. Constantly moving can lead to complications. Getting to work, finding a doctor, registering to vote, all of which are a lot simpler having a permanent residence on land. But for those willing to take those challenges on board, the lifestyle can be extremely rewarding.
So if I then have to spend another...
Teacher Andy Winter moved onto his narrowboat to save money, but now he would never go back to land.
I think there's a deeper element to it as well. There is an element of freedom that comes with it, I think, as well. People like to feel the freedom that they're not tied down to maybe a single address. There is an appeal to that kind of nomadic lifestyle.
Although these narrowboats are becoming more and more popular, there is no telling if this finite space will eventually fill up. For CBS News in London, I'm Emily Varga.
Tompkins County will officially be joining 9 other counties in a lawsuit against opioid manufacturers. Good evening, I'm AJ Feldman.
And I'm Emily Varga. That's Stories First on Newswatch tonight. The Tompkins County legislature approved County Attorney Jonathan Wood to pursue the proceedings. The counties are accusing manufacturers of misrepresenting the addictive qualities of these drugs. The counties argued that this created an opioid epidemic that cost the county government millions of dollars in emergency and health care costs. District 4 legislator Rich John said it's important that this crisis not be hidden. The U.S. Supreme Court will hear arguments tomorrow on legal sports betting. Along with 18 other states, New Jersey Governor Chris Christie is asking the justices to take down the federal law that prevents gambling on sports. Christie says the law violates the 10th Amendment that explains federal laws can't make states carry out federal dictates. But professional sports leagues and amateur associations say the law prevents the corrupting influence of organized crime in sports. The justices will decide the case by late June. The Fine Arts Booster Group awarded over $2,000 in grants to Ithaca City school projects. These will reach over 500 students. Some of the projects include Ithaca High School's Visual Arts Memory Project. Another will have jazz artist Nick Weiser teach the district's jazz bands. Booster Grants chairperson Susan Zender said it's exciting to see what teachers propose and said it's rewarding that they can support the proposals.